Bon, je crois que ça n'a échappé à personne, mais Marvel avait prévu une belle tournée promotionnelle pour les acteurs des 4 Fantastiques. Paris, Berlin, Londres, Sydney, Los Angeles et enfin New York. Nos 4 super-héros ont beaucoup voyagé et c'est en France, à Paris, qu'ils ont démarré ce marathon promo. C'était le 7 juillet dernier. Alors j'ai eu l'opportunité de pouvoir les rencontrer, de leur poser mes questions, mais aussi d'assister à la conférence de presse qui s'est tenue dans un lieu assez étonnant pour un événement cinéma. C'est l'espace Niemeyer, qui n'est autre que l'ancien fief du Parti communiste français. Et oui, et faire la promotion d'un film issu d'une des plus grandes entreprises capitalistes chez les cocos, c'est assez inattendu, il faut bien l'avouer. Mais vous allez voir, il y a une raison artistique absolument logique.
Je demande donc de les accueillir avec moi, s'il vous plaît. Joseph Quinn, Evan Moss-Backrack, Vanessa Kirby, and Pedro Pascal. Welcome. Joseph, right there. Evan, you're right over here, please. Thank you.
Et c'est dans ce lieu insoupçonné du 19e arrondissement de Paris que Marvel et Disney avaient convié la presse et quelques vidéastes pour accueillir Pedro Pascal, Vanessa Kirby, Joseph Quinn et Ebon Moss-Backrack, qui représentent, vous le savez bien, la première famille du MCU. Alors c'est un lieu qui est lourd de sens parce que ce bâtiment, c'est l'œuvre de l'architecte brésilien Oscar Niemeyer. Il est décédé depuis, je crois que c'était en 2012, et ses travaux ont inspiré directement les artistes chez Marvel pour bâtir la Baxter Building, le fameux QG de notre 4 Fantastiques. Et c'est d'ailleurs une des questions qui a été posée aux acteurs lors de la conférence de presse, connaître justement le sentiment de se retrouver dans un endroit qui a des connexions aussi fortes avec l'œuvre qu'il représente. Et vous allez voir que Pedro Pascal a une réponse qui a fait rire l'ensemble de la salle. Écoutez-le.
Thibaut, enchanté. J'aimerais vous parler des décors qui font partie intégrante du film. L'identité visuelle est très marquée dans ce film, du moins dans ce qu'on a pu voir pendant les 20 premières minutes. C'est un monument français très connu. Est-ce que vous n'avez pas l'impression de vous retrouver sur le plateau du film? Première question, et savoir aussi qu'avez-vous pensé des décors du film?
Okay, so that's a question on the actual set design for the film. I mean, here we are in this incredibly iconic building. I mean, how does it feel for you to be here in this incredibly iconic building? And do you feel there's some sort of a link with the film? And what did you think about the way the film was designed?
It looks like our set.
Yeah.
It was inspired by this cave.
Yes, it was.
Our set was inspired by this building.
Yeah. Farahani got inspiration for the Baxter Building from this.
I know.
But to kind of come off the back of that, I mean, there were a lot of actual 3D sets. I mean, not everything was CGI. In fact, a large part of it was not CGI, right?
No, most of it was not CGI. It's the most impressive sets, like inside a studio and also in the back lot of the studio that we were at. We traveled to northern Spain as well, but the visual aesthetic. And it was really kind of like an anchor for all of us and did so much of the storytelling and did so much of the shaping, I think, of our characters. And we were in perpetual relationship to the physical aesthetic that was our world and our sets. We've got a lot of versions of Times Square in this movie, but I think when we're first in Times Square, it's Halloween, it's night, and it's 1964 on our planet, and it's just one of the most impressive sets I've ever been on. I remember thinking, up to that point, we'd been on these beautiful little sets, but when we got to that one, I was like, okay. This is a Marvel movie.
Mais au-delà du décorum naturel qui représente l'espace Niemeyer, Marvel et Disney ont également habillé les lieux avec cette touche années 60 qu'on retrouve évidemment dans le film, notamment avec ces micros, regardez bien, qui semblent appartenir à une autre époque. Et ce côté justement rétro-futuriste, on le retrouve évidemment dans le film, puisqu'il s'agit de son identité visuelle, et l'une de ses plus grandes réussites également. Et j'ai d'ailleurs voulu en savoir davantage, notamment sur l'impact que cela aurait pu avoir sur les acteurs, sur leur jeu, sur leur performance. Écoutez les réponses des acteurs.
And one of the strengths of the movies, it's a retro-futuristic style inspired by the 60s. What was your first reaction when you saw your outfit? And also, did Matt Shakman ask you to adjust your performance to that unique vibe?
Firstly, what was my first feeling? I remember putting a suit on and thinking I'd need to do some more sit-ups.
Tight. Tight was what the word on set was. Everyone thought they were quite tight.
Yeah.
Hot, I think, because
it was both. It would hold on to the cold and to the heat. So yeah, it was strange material, but very movable. People have had it much worse, where it's very, very hot, and it kind of paralyzes you in a way, or definitely limits your ability to move. We were very lucky; it was kind of pretty loosey.
And about the performance, do you have any 60 vibes to when you?
The suit informed the performance, really.
Yeah,
it did all the work.
Okay.
These characters were created in the 60s. They're sort of the beginning of the Silver Age of comics. And so it felt right to put them back at their point of origin in the 60s. And so that's why we gravitated towards that. But you haven't seen them in the MCU up to this point. They didn't help defeat Thanos. So we thought, let's put them on a different Earth, in a different multiverse, a different universe, so that they could be the only superheroes and we could focus on them, build this world, build this family, and then eventually they can join up with the rest of the MCU.
L'autre aspect qui fait la force du film Les 4 Fantastiques, c'est son casting. Le choix des acteurs est, je trouve, parfait à mon sens. Chacun a trouvé le ton juste pour incarner leurs personnages respectifs. Mais évidemment, ce qui est fascinant avant tout dans le film, c'est l'alchimie qu'on peut trouver entre Pedro Pascal et Vanessa Kirby. On sait qu'ils sont très tactiles entre eux lors des événements promos, mais dans le film, leur relation, elle est tellement fusionnelle qu'elle en est palpable.
Between us four? Yes. Too much. Dangerously so.
Dangerously so. Truly, a sense of family. I think that we all knew that we had to step towards this, anticipating that we have the right kind of chemistry and that we that the dynamic feel real. And I don't know if all of us were just kind of like too busy to create too much expectation around it, because in all honesty, we all arrived. You and I had met beforehand. I had worked with Joe. I'd been in casting rooms with Eben for years in New York. But the day that we all arrived at Pinewood, and we're together for the first time, it was like a never look back experience, you know. And it wasn't. And I don't know if you were hiding anxiety about whether or not we were all gonna. But for me, it was just instant, and it felt like we understood the same thing, that one, we were all in this together, and two, we all loved each other before we met. Interestingly, each other's work, each other's minds, each other's talents. It was all like, it just felt like I'm with my people.
We took that first picture of us in the gym.
Exactly.
Yes. And it was also summer, so it was exactly this time last year, so it was so hopeful, and I feel like we were so young. It's weird. It's just like, oh my gosh, how are we going to do this? And now here we are. Yeah, it's surreal.
Et en parlant de casting, si vous avez vu le film, vous savez que la véritable GOAT dans le film, c'est Sue Storm, incarnée par Vanessa Kirby, qui livre ici une performance incroyablement juste et émouvante également dans son rôle de jeune maman. Mais comme vous le savez, depuis quelques années maintenant, c'est Pedro Pascal qui vit sa meilleure vie. Il est au sommet de sa carrière, il enchaîne les rôles pertinents, les bons films également, et il existe autour de lui une espèce de Pedromania partout dans le monde. Et lors de la conférence de presse, une journaliste de 20 minutes a voulu savoir si cette hype autour de Pedro Pascal était justifiée. Et moi de mon côté, j'ai demandé à Joseph Quinn et Ebon Moss-Backrack si Pedro était bien cet homme attendrissant tel qu'on le voit à travers nos écrans.
Fiona Bonassin pour 20 minutes. J'ai une question pour tout le cast. Vous êtes tous des acteurs incroyables, mais en ce moment, Pedro a une certaine hype. Vous avez travaillé avec lui, vous l'avez aussi côtoyé. Est-ce que vous comprenez un peu pourquoi, ou vraiment on en fait un peu des tonnes?
Don't translate. I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
No, it's cute. So, she's saying you guys are all incredible actors, but right now, Pedro's got a lot of hype, like a lot going on. So, given all of that, is the hype worth it? Is he as cool as the hype?
Yes. He's
Joseph,
the
tell
best.
us.
I've been very fortunate to I've worked with Pedro before on a film, and he is enchanting. And it's weird to talk about him because he's right there. It's worth the hype. Come on, of course it is.
Anybody else?
Duh.
I mean, yes. And you see it because we got the hype, and then we had 6 months of the hype with him. And then when you go into Avengers and you see that he's just the exact same person with every single person he meets, it doesn't matter who you are, he doesn't change. He's just so himself. And I think that's why everyone loves him, because he's just never filtered, for better or worse. But, no, he's the best ever. It's more than real. We're blessed.
Thank you. All right, qui a le micro maintenant?
Oh, no, I need Evan.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Evan.
TBD, we'll see. Let's see how the day shakes out. Yeah.
Okay.
Joseph, this is not the first time that you're shooting with Pedro Pascal.
No.
I think it's a second time because you have Gladiator 2, but you work on Game of Thrones, I guess, but you don't have any scenes in common.
Nothing to do with
Yeah.
it.
He never whipped you?
No, not once.
What is Pedro Pascal on set? Can you talk about him?
Is he like on set?
Yeah.
He is in every other context.
It seems to be like a funny guy. Is it?
He's funny,
Yeah.
that's for sure. He's relentlessly himself, and we're very grateful. Yeah, I feel really lucky to have worked with him and to have met him at whatever stage of my life I'm at now.
Yeah.
He's a very good friend, and he's excellent company. And we're stuck together
For a long time. What about you, Ivan? What do you think about Pedro?
Oh, what is he like on set? He's like a gentle, spiced wind
Yeah?
that just refreshes everything.
Yeah. And the press tour as well, everything is fine with him?
He's
windy.
lovely. He's great.
Yeah. He's a busy guy as well.
Very busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alors évidemment, avoir des acteurs qui font partie du MCU, c'est tentant de ne pas leur demander des choses sur des projets à venir. Et donc du coup, j'ai essayé de leur tirer les verres du nez, notamment sur le tournage d'Avengers Doomsday qui a lieu en ce moment du côté de Londres, tout en leur demandant d'autres choses évidemment. Enfin, j'en dis pas plus, je vous laisse découvrir la suite de cette interview.
Ça tourne? Okay, so you are now part of the big Marvel family, which is one of the most closely watched and talk about franchise in pop culture. Does it feel intimidating? And did anyone give you advice, especially about avoiding spoilers?
This is the second Marvel character I've played over my long and speckled career, so I gave myself some advice and told myself to shut up and just don't say a word. Yeah.
What about you, Joseph?
I think it was a little daunting for all of us, I think, yeah. But thankfully, we were coming into it and there were 3 other people there, so it was, we shared that kind of, that maybe slightly angsty feeling. But no advice. It's one of those things, you just can't, nothing can pay for it, really.
IYKYK, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
We did go back to the comics quite a lot. I think the very intentional part of the movie that is honoring the original comics that everyone were first introduced to is sort of the soul of our movie. And Vanessa got me into the early comics, actually. Matt Shackman, of course, shared all of them with me, but she really kind of drew me into so much history that existed between Sue and Reed and helped me really understand what a marriage story it is and a relationship story it is, extended family, a chosen family, and also partnership, love, and navigating their way through crisis together. And that kind of like domestic crisis and worldwide universe crisis as well. And so I just love the juxtaposition of things in such a large scale kind of shrinking in size when it comes to the real conflict of staying together and committed to one another.
Also, I was just thinking about how someone said to me last night, it's my mum actually,
I saw them last night. They were adorable.
oh my God, it's just so sweet. And anyway, the first thing she said, she was like, oh my gosh, Pedro plays him so thoughtful. Like he has so much inner life and he's so thoughtful. And I was so proud of hearing that because, yeah, she did. Oh, he's gonna cry.
Her mother's observation is probably the most important to her.
Yeah. Do you know what it is? Because she's so direct.
Yeah.
And I just thought, God, I was so moved to hear that because the name Mr. Fantastic, you know, like the traditional archetype of embodying that bravado and machismo, whatever. But he's played someone that's Mr. Fantastic with, a brilliant genius mind, which was really challenging with all the not to play, but with all the
It's very challenging.
with how hard your lines were, because he's the most intelligent man that's ever lived. Okay, that's a really hard brain to embody and to like go into that psyche. But then to do that as well as I'm going to do a masculine, bravado stuff that would have been really hard. I think I would have found that challenging. To have soul and thoughtfulness. It's just, that's like revolutionary, in my opinion.
And Eben, you're the only one of the Fantastics 4 who had to wear a performance capture suit on set. I'm guessing it was your first time doing that. I don't know. Maybe
it is. It was my first time doing it. Yeah.
Did it ever feel like you a bit disadvantaged compared to the other three on set?
No, to me it never felt like a disadvantage to be in the performance capture suit. It took us a couple of days to get used to, but I find it very freeing. I had loads of different sort of things to help me convey the physics of the character. I would wear various weights and things, sometimes fake shoulders because the guy's quite wide.
Yeah.
Really big hands, big feet. Sometimes I would put on these big feet over my shoes so I could understand, okay, if I have to walk up some stairs, I have to adjust, or if I have to walk through a doorway, sometimes I had to turn. So things like that, but with each day I got more experience and I had a better understanding of the parameters of his size and his physics.
Okay. Tricky question, this one. I heard that you are filming right now the Avengers Doomsday. Have you already shot your scenes? Is it finished, or what can you say without spoiling anything, of course?
There's been a camera on, and I've been there. There might be a camera on in the future, and I might be there. I can't say if I finished or not.
Okay.
It's good fun. That's all I can say, really.
But you're still in London shooting the movie right now?
Maybe, yeah. Who knows?
Tu fais quoi là? Comment ça, ce que je fais? Arrête, ça va te couper l'appétit. Meurs de faim.
Yeah, you both get to say your character's iconic catchphrase. Flame on for you, and of course it's clobbering time. Did you have to practice to get it just right, to the right tone?
Well, we had some teachers flown in who specify with catchphrases to kind of make sure that we really nailed that.
Joe's got a catchphrase guy that he's been working with for a number of years.
Yeah. I met him at drama school.
Yeah.
And it's clear that,
Can we say it loud together?
Yeah.
Flame on, no?
Yeah, you can see it in the film, absolutely. We toyed with swapping catchphrases at one point.
Yeah.
But it just didn't.
That didn't really have the same thing.
No.
And Eben,
yes,
I saw in the movie that you have a bear.
Yeah.
What happened to the character?
Oh, you gotta see the movie.
No, but I seen the trailer. You have the bear in the trailer. Did you see that?
Yeah. He has a beard for some of it. Yeah.
It's okay. Is there any Easter egg with the
with the beard?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you have to see it. There's a reason he has a beard.
Yeah, of course.
It's a good reason as well. Yeah.
Hey, Eben.
Yes.
What time is it?
8:28.
No.
What time is it?
It's time to get your tickets to our new film.
What time is it, Ben? Say it!
I don't wanna!
Say it!
Crushed it.